My name is Christine Kasina, and I am the founder of Super Mamas. Super Mamas is a platform passionate about empowering moms to be the best that they can be. And the business has been operational for the past 9 years, I could say. And I started it out of the frustration that I had become a mom, and I wanted to make motherhood awesome, that we can continue to aspire to follow our dreams and, push the limit. So that is what inspired the business when I got my first child. That was around 10, 11 years ago. And from there, sitting in an office where I was employed, I then wondered if I'm feeling the way I'm feeling that I need to be empowered, feeling that I want to go for more, that I can be more than a mom. Not that being a mom is not enough, but then, there's a mom and then there's you. Then it made me feel that I need to find other women, other moms who feel the same as I do, see how to bring us together, bring people to empower us, bring products and services that are relevant to us. And that is what inspired the business. When I think about the Road to Growth program, to me, it means that learning doesn't stop. I have a good friend of mine who told me when he got to around year 16 of business is when he felt the business was starting to pick up. And where I am at around year 8, year 9, I feel like I have a long road to cover to continue to grow. So that to me means that I need to continue investing in learning. 2, I need to find my peers so we can share ideas and see how we can connect and, challenge each other to see how we can do better. Road to growth to me means that we need to continue investing in ourselves to continue to learn. Super Mamas is an events company. Our mandate is to put events together, bring the experts to come and empower the moms, and of course mobilize the moms. And how technology has become of help, I will go from the very beginning. How did I create awareness about Super Mamas? One, what I did was I used technology. Sitting where I was employed, Facebook had just come into the market. I figured there's a way we can connect here online. At that time, Facebook groups were huge. So then I put mothers together in a Facebook group. And that is how people started to know about Super Mamas. Then eventually, people were not very happy when I did that. I killed the group. And I remember somebody inboxing me and telling me, oh my gosh, you don't know what you've just done. This thing will never get anywhere. So then I killed the group and then I started a Super Mamas page. Sending traffic to the page was a struggle. But what I liked with the page is the fact that as a brand, we could guide the conversations that were coming along. We could then put a brand there and sponsor an ad and things like that. Then it's easier to even give a brand analytics of what we are doing. Technology has been very important to Super Mamas for, number one, for building the business. That is how we built the business, because literally everybody is online. And then number 2, when it came to now growing the business, with the page, it became even faster for us to grow the business online compared with the group. Eventually the page did way, way better. And at the moment we're at around 77,500 followers. Technology is everything. What I wish as Super Mamas would have done is to embrace Instagram earlier. Being a business that does a lot of events, it's very pictorial, it's very image oriented. I know we lost a bit of track there, but our Facebook page continues to grow. And sometimes in business, you focus on one thing you're very good at and grow at it. What are the digital platforms we've used to grow Super Mamas? Number 1, a Facebook page. That has been the most key. I think that our biggest audience is on our Facebook page. That currently, as I mentioned, is doing very well. Number 2, we have a Super Mamas WhatsApp group. We have a long waiting list. I hope we get to the day where WhatsApp will have a bigger limit to the number of people who can be in a group. The other one that I also use is, of course, Instagram. We don't have very big numbers there, but we are hopeful that one day we are going to crack and catch up on Instagram, because we know we have young mothers there. We'd like to have Super Mamas hip and growing, in the year 2033, the year 2040. And then I also use Facebook to influence as Christine. Sometimes people find it very hard to differentiate between Christine and Super Mamas, and people often call me Super Mama, but I've just come to a point where I have accepted that I influence also on behalf of the brand, and I'm a brand in my own right. So I also use technology, Facebook especially, my own personal page, to influence on behalf of brands. Whether your business has 2 people, whether your business is 1 month old, I know it's important to have a marketing plan. And at the beginning of every year, we sit down, or I sit down first of all to articulate where I want the brand to grow. If it's on digital, how do I want the brand to go when it comes to Facebook? That is how I'm then able to assess where we are at say on Instagram, and where we want to go. In terms of revenue, this is our goal. In terms of the number of events we are going to do, this is what we are going to do. So a marketing plan is good for guiding the business. It's like a map of where you want your business to go. Sometimes when you don't have a map, then you're going to shoot in the dark. You're very, very busy, but you're never effective. What customers do we have? We have customers in twofold. One, we have customers, the brands, who support our, for example, the events. When we are doing a digital campaign, they pay for the audience and things like that. When it comes to how we keep in touch, for example, with our corporate clients, or how we market to them, for me, it's mainly keeping in touch, building that relationship over time. And whenever we have something we are planning, say we have the marketing plan, we are able to send them our calendar of activities, and then they see where they want to plug in. Our other customer is our moms. How we stay in touch with them, a lot of posts on our social media platforms. We do our e-flyers. We have an email system as well. We have an SMS system, and that is how we try to stay in touch with them. I believe the digital space is going to go far. Anybody in business has to find a way to embrace technology. And of course, the future is videos. YouTube. For Supermamas, it's been a struggle, but we know it's something that we need to do, and we are committed to seeing how we can become more consistent and put out content out there relevant to parents. So digital is definitely the future. As people in business, we have to invest in it, we have to embrace it, we have to find a way to get something that works for our business.